Hey guys! Welcome back to my playthrough of Ghost of Thornton Hall. We left off in the spooky graveyard. Second chance shop. What? Oh, there's gonna be danger inside that door. Just, throwing that out there. If you ever want to know what's probably going to kill you, look at the second chance loadings that they just pop up on the screen. Alright, nosy, let's look at some graves. May Newton died. Lost and dearly missed.
Harper?
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died.
Harper's
Long enough that we thought we'd
sister?
lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she was. Her granddaddy was so mad he left a stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both.
Well, she's allowed to be upset if her sister died.
This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy. Passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her
Neat.
service gave the Thornton family this land.
The Gray Lady. That sounds familiar. Lady Grey. Fable. Okay. Oh, that was creepy. What was that? I'm gonna look. This plaque honors those who found their final rest beyond the family grounds, including Franklin Thornton, defending his nation in 1917. That World War I? Oh, I'm terrible at wars. Dedicated, yeah. I'm terrible at wars. He's going to tell me about this one.
Side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
They died on the same day? Or... Oh. Side by side from the day they married to the day they died. That is really sweet, actually. That's adorable. I shouldn't... That's good. There is a light on in there, but I don't care. We should just not mess with that. Definitely don't need to be bothering whoever lives in the sarcophagus. Oh, I thought that was, part of her dress. I'm like, that is some severely, that was really good animation. 54 souls. With a blank next to it. Well, that was interesting. 54 souls of what? I don't know.
Haven't done that.
Why do you want to get in the crypt? I don't even understand. Find the tombstones that were uncovered in Claire's portrait. I found it. There, that's better. Explore the island.
Did that.
So I found all that there was to see.
Check.
Smudge on the portrait that's
Check.
hiding. Loud musics. Find a way to enter the room at the end of the hall. Find the package that Savannah sent. Ooh, still creepy. And then... Oh, I bet it's upstairs. There, yeah, on the table. There we go. It is ghost hunting stuff. I'm a ghostbuster. True encounters. Oh. Old paperwork when I was looking for Charlotte myself. going to be looking for Jeslyn during the day, but night is the best time to investigate the family. That's when the spirits get restless in more ways than one. You'll probably get more out of the family than anyway. The EMF gadget I includes works pretty well on the property. I don't normally use these, but there is a strong correlation between the meter peaking and the documented sightings. Aha! I know you don't like things that can't be explained, but just because it can't be explained yet doesn't mean you should disregard it. Well, yeah, obviously. Call me if you want to talk. I don't know what I can offer, but I'm here if you need me. Thank you. Bit of a scrawny kid, caught fair share of life. That's when I caught wind of Charlotte. I got in my head that if I spent the night at the island, the kids at the school would leave me alone. Because I was a tough kid. Doesn't make sense now, but it made a lot of sense then. Because you're 14, you know. He demanded to come. Yeah, you'd want somebody with you. No one wanted to lend a boat to two kids in the middle of the night. Go figure, right? I knew if I didn't make it out there, I'd never hear the end of it. I'd made too big a deal of the whole thing. So they swam over. But the currents, they'll smash you on the rocks. Or, oh, that's why I can't just swim. Dang it! Oh my god, did your brother die? Oh no, I couldn't find which way was up. I knew I was, or that was it for me. I knew I was going to die. I knew I could feel the fight going out of me. I was smashed into the rocks over and over again. That's when I heard singing. The water around me went still, and the song started swimming its way around me, pulling me toward this thing, this woman, Charlotte. The water was ice cold, and she was turning it into steam. Smoke was pouring from her like ink underwater. I knew I couldn't die down there. I knew I had to get out of the water. I don't know what happened next. I woke up on the rocks, and then in the hospital, and I never saw her again. I've spent the rest of my life trying not to look. So she saved your life. That's interesting for what everybody, hates her. Possibly unreliable or not telling. Oh. It was a, subject swimmer. April 10th, subject tagger. No, I kind of probably unreliable or not telling the entire story. Yeah, I saw her. It doesn't matter why I was there. Let's just say I'm an artist. Underappreciated in my time and by the powers that be. I was out with a few writers I liked to run with out in the ruins, was working on her stuff like she always did. A little cute for my taste, but she was who she is. Suddenly she drops everything and is like, we gotta go, right now. She said it like, no drill, we just run. We grabbed our stuff and we ran. As we were going, there wasn't smoke, but we were all choking like there was. We could smell a fire, and in the distance we heard screaming. I wanted to go back, but Lindy, that's her new name, told me that what we heard wasn't human. We all knew she was right. We got off the island. That's all it was. Interesting. Old friend. Skeptic, mild hesitation. I knew her. We came up in school together. She was the smartest, the prettiest, and nice. She didn't need to be, but she was. She talked to everyone about their lives, their friends, their families, and she could remember it all. We used to joke that she had the whole town in her head. Maybe it was more true than we thought. When she died, part of the town died with her. Oh well. I've heard stories just like you did. That's not Charlotte. Not the Charlotte I know. There was no evil in her. So do you think what happened the night she died might have changed that? It was an accident. What if it wasn't? Then she's Charlotte. She always was Charlotte. She would have been okay. Cool. Oh, that's all I have. Is a book. Well, I know where I have to use the EMC one right now. It is
Hey.
still... What do you think?
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. I have a... My mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
What do you
Yeah?
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
Well, no, you're thinking the worst. That's fair, but you gotta be
mean?
positive
Do you
about
know
these
anything
things.
about Clara's past?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I thought you were her best
I could
friend.
tell Jess had something to tell me about
Oh,
Clara.
Clara.
She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
Huh.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Well, let's be nosy about Claire then.
Hello.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jesselyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Really?
Didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
As a matter of fact,
Wade's a nice guy when he
People
wants
spend
to be.
time in jail. It
and
happens.
only when he wants to be. I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jesse, but I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
everyone
I
else
think
seems
you're
to be
being rude.
avoiding the house. Why are you in here?
You'll think I'm crazy.
Not after the day I've had.
Fair enough. I guess I want to be close to whatever it is that took Jesselyn.
That's fair.
See you later.
Bye.
Let's read about the Grey Lady. Oh, or not. Obviously wasn't that important. Well, time to go check out the graveyard again. And be terrified. Hello, sir.
Wanna hear a ghost? Check it
Oh.
out.
That could be wind. That could be wind. It's totally wind.
Do
Right?
people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away, the stories started to spread. Little kids around here started playing this game to scare themselves silly. They'd turn off the lights and say, "Fire's so red, night's so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back." Over and over again until they just about scare themselves to death.
Well,
It
yeah.
was just a game, but that's when people started jumping the fence at night hoping to meet her, saying that same silly rhyme. Most would just come and go in peace, but the ones who found her, it messed them up real good. A couple even went into shock.
Yeah, well, don't go looking for ghosts if you can't handle it.
Is it true that you have a questionable past?
You asking if I really went to jail?
Maybe.
Yes. I advise against it.
Why?
It's not a fun place and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
I love
I
you.
know what you
You're
mean.
amazing.
I took a tour of the seasons. My debt is paid, that's all.
There you go. No. Don't be pushy. Don't be
Was it anything,
you nosy Nelly.
something that would make you a danger to someone like Jesselyn?
Oh, that's
Get
even
this
ruder.
straight, girl.
I didn't.
I never hurt
didn't
no one in my
mean
life.
that.
Now go. Go on, get.
I'm sorry. Can I listen
Can
to
I
more
listen to
recordings?
more recordings?
Sure.
That is the same recording, sir. Ooh, wait, I heard her singing. Never mind. That's
I
creepy.
found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family'd rather it'd never come up. Our first factory was right here on the island.
Oh,
At the
54
time,
souls.
It made us a lot of money. But along the way, we got greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor. Nothing for heat in the winter, so the workers built fires inside.
Oh.
One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again. That's when we split in two. Half saying this will never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve and move on.
Yeah.
Have you always been a ghost hunting enthusiast?
I'm not exactly enthusiastic about the dead, no offense meant.
No,
But
yeah,
yes,
fair.
I do find it interesting.
Why?
Life is a quest for truth, is it not? And death has a way of stripping away all pretensions.
That's pretty philosophical for a guy wearing boots.
What?
You Northerners don't have a lock on big thinkers. We got plenty. Like Roscoe J. Redbrook and the Gimbaltucky Boys, and I dare you to say their lyrics don't equal those of the Greek poets. And we got that
You are
old guy
right,
with the
sir.
white suit and the chickens. Point is, I like ghosts because they show
Yeah,
me what
Colonel
is,
Sanders.
not what I want to see. And wearing boots
That's
don't
a-
make you stupid. Makes you smart.
If it's muddy. I like you. You are an Ozarkian to the core. I'm gonna use that from now on. Wearing boots don't make you stupid. It makes you smart if it's muddy.
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
That was very... There we go.
When did the factory
No.
accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago.
You read it
and
in
we
a book.
Still can't move on. That's why this house still stands, I think. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, we're stuck on this island. You should see it on a summer day when the ocean and the sky are sharing the same blue and the grass is bright. But here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
You don't seem like a bad guy. Can you tell me why you ended up in jail?
I am nosy.
You really want to know?
I do.
I do.
Then listen. I don't care if you believe me, but keep this to yourself.
Trespassing.
Okay.
I wasn't close to the company then. Still ain't, but I heard through a friend of the guy down the way. You know how it goes.
Right.
I heard that our processing plant in town was up to its old tricks, hiring people who couldn't afford to quit and treating them beyond bad, locking them in to meet quotas and such. I asked Clara. She denied, naturally, but it made her so mad I asked. I had to go check it out myself. I went in the middle of the night.
I knew it was
Right
trespassing.
away I saw it was true. The exit was padlocked, right in plain view of the world, and no one cared. I broke in, that's true. I was furious. I broke one of the big machines, that's true too. So there it is. I stood up, and boy did I get knocked down.
You must be pretty mad at Clara.
You don't even know the
That's-
half of it.
You own part of the company, don't you, as a Thornton? That's rude.
Goodbye.
You were just standing
Later.
up for the little guy. Suddenly I'm liking Clara a lot less. Okay, time to scare myself silly. I scared myself silly. Is that okay? Oh, I don't want to be here. I can't possibly hurt myself getting scared, right? This whole thing can't be that scary. I need a hammer, guys. I do. Oh. It's going freaking crazy in here. There's a fly in your face.
Hello.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
Well,
He said you
can't
were
argue
the
with
one
that.
who pressed charges.
Well, isn't he the chatterbox when it suits him?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well.
You meant well.
No matter how he explained it to you, he broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death.
The
I
workers you
didn't think he'd
forced
go
to be
jail,
there?
though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it.
Lies.
Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since.
You had money.
Stupid.
I don't want to hear it. You
suspected
could have
him of
fixed
taking
it.
Jesselyn to get back at me. But he'd never do something like that. I mean, I don't think.
Oh, don't even start
See
with
you later, hon.
your thinking. You had money, you could have fixed that. I don't want to hear it. Especially if you're loaded from abusing workers. Oh, I'm angry. I'm an angry kid. You know, technically, I could just put the oranges here. Just saying. Oh. Oh. I was really hoping that'd work. Will this work? That won't work. You could get nails out of there with that. You don't even need nails. Like, this is ridiculousness. I don't know what this does. I don't know what I need this for. This is scary with the wavings and the stuff and what... I don't know what this is either. How do I get into this place?
That didn't sound good.
Oh my god, get out of here. Get out of here. No, move. Get out. Oh, fuck. You have made a fatal error. Oh no, they took out the cool death messages. How do I do that without dying? Oh, shit. Scythe. I did it again. Oh, but they do change the scenery. But still, they took out the cool death messages. That's sad. I better be careful clicking on that from now on. What is this? What? Oh. That's right. What are they doing with scythes just randomly hanging around? Anyway. Alright. Oh, God. I'm not going to bed, just so everybody knows. Something bad will happen. Oh! Go away! No, go away!
What was that?
The hell you think it was? It was a fucking ghost. Oh, I scared myself. It was ghosts. Fuck. I want to go home.
Nancy.
I saw something really strange.
You
I did too.
What do you think that was?
That was weird.
Excuse me, I need to be alone.
Lady? Sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm just gonna call Savannah. I saw the lady.
Hi, Nancy.
She was scary.
Did you get
I
the
didn't
package
like
I
it.
left for you?
I did.
Yes.
Whoa.
I think they're silly.
Bugs.
But apparently, some of the people I've met swear by using EMF signatures on the property.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since we spoke last?
I've been teaching the road to know my will.
Are you working on the next book?
I've been running away from the next book. In an empty house that was filling up with chatty ghosts. But who knows? When I'm out of gas, maybe I'll have no choice but to listen to what they have to say. If they're interested, I'll send you a gallery proof. If they're not, guess I'll go teach.
Yeah?
Do you know
Eh.
anything about the factory accident?
Nothing I can verify. It's been scratched out of the local history.
Noticed.
When I was there, I expected to feel something when I stood near the old factory.
And nothing?
As many spirits as I expected. I only met one.
Charlotte?
Yeah, she was new.
Dear sweet Charlotte, the terror of Black Rock Island.
I spoke to Wade.
I figured that might happen eventually. Can I explain, or are we beyond that?
I'm sure you have your reasons.
I do.
Wade said he was expecting you. Why didn't you tell me that?
I was going to come. I meant it when I told him I was coming.
But then?
But then I got scared.
What scared you away from taking the case?
To be blunt, the living Thorntons are just as scary as the dead ones.
Like Clara.
Why?
They've dug so many graves on that rock that Death himself is on the Christmas card list. I can't help but wonder if they're misfortunate fools or just addicted to Sunday clothes and the sound of a spade taking a bite out of cold clay.
Well
Tell me what
then.
happened when you met Charlotte.
I'll tell you.
That's
hon,
true, they do
but you got
kind of
to
randomly
remember
die.
That you are not like me.
What do you mean?
I have opened the door to the spirit world. And
That's
you
true.
have not.
If you've accepted
And
them,
don't you
they'll
dare
come.
do it ever. You hear?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can agree with that.
I can get behind
I
that.
mean it. The dead are just like lost children. If you're out there leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, they will find you. Enough of the PSA. I snuck out there to the ruins on the anniversary of her death.
Oh, that's creepy.
I waited in silence for a long time. Nothing.
You didn't say the rhyme?
Oh, that. Oh, it's cute, but I wasn't looking for my daddy's brain-dead bloodhound. They come when they come. And in the dead of night, she came. Stood right beside me. Just me and her, eye to eye, for a hot minute. Finally, she reached
Oh,
my wrist.
you don't get to touch me.
She pulled me through a fog that became smoke and then fire. She pulled me back to the night she died.
Could you see what happened that night?
I couldn't see a thing. I could only feel the heat. I could feel how sad she was and how angry. I'm sorry, hon. Talking about it don't come easy.
I'm just trying to fit the pieces together. What does Charlotte have to do with Jesslyn?
All families got one thing in common. Every generation, just like the last. There's some rebels and some oddballs that break the mold.
Yeah.
But for the most part, one generation gonna follow into the footsteps of the next.
Oh God, I
From
hope
what I
not.
gathered, Jesslyn seems to be cut from the same cloth as Charlotte. Yes.
Okay, that makes
if
sense.
someone saw Charlotte as a threat, then Jesslyn's been born behind enemy lines.
Uh-oh. That's people tell me I'm like my Aunt Cheryl. You said, yeah. What do you mean?
You said you opened the door to the spirit world. What did you mean?
You really sure you want to know?
Yes.
I'm curious, and no disrespect, but
Last time, I told you how my daddy got me interested in ghosts, but
Right.
that's only part of the story. When I was young, there was a spot in my room where I could fold back the wallpaper. There was this gorgeous old wood behind it. I mean, to me it was. I'd trace the ripples in the grain with my finger for sometimes hours.
why?
I don't know. I was a girl, and it was the only thing I knew about that no one else did. I don't know exactly when it started, but I began to trace a beautiful old willow into the wall, over and over again. Strong limbs running up to the sky, and the tangled roots grabbing out the dirt. I was obsessed. I traced the tree until I knew every detail. I
Strange.
even started to see it after a time. Little indentations in the wood. But one day, the lines felt strange, cold. And I realized it wasn't the wall I was feeling. There was a girl on the other side of the wood. She was showing me what to draw. She was trying to tell me something.
Like her body was buried
Shut
under
my
the
eyes
willow?
tight and glued the paper back. But I didn't. And I couldn't. I let it teach me the shape of the tree, again and again, until one day I saw it in real life.
What happened?
Not a thing until a strong storm hit a few months later. I don't have to tell you what they found when they pulled what was left of the willow tree from the ground, now do I?
Nope.
That's when I decided I would learn to listen. I knew even then it had come at a cost. I just had no idea how high.
Yeah, okay.
See you later.
It's cool. You're like medium. Oh, what now? I'm gonna tell Wade I saw Charlotte. Because Wade's a pretty cool guy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't go there.
You scared me.
Yeah, well, I just got the diddle scared out of me. Savannah said Charlotte
Savannah
was
said
supposedly
Charlotte
a
was
ghost.
supposedly
What?
A ghost.
Not supposedly.
I know,
In
right?
my experience, ghosts tend to be not real.
Then consider yourself lucky. In my experience, of which I have significantly more, reality isn't that simple.
Have you ever actually seen this ghost?
This ghost was my cousin Charlotte, and yes, I saw her. I saw her grow up. I was here the night she died, and I've seen her since, much as I wish that wasn't true.
Clara told me that she never intended for you to
I
go
don't
to
believe
jail.
Don't believe that.
That's okay, I don't believe
Why
it.
not?
Because it ain't true.
Duh.
She used to come visit just to laugh at me through the glass. That was the price of hearing about home.
That's rude. She's a rude lady. I don't want
saw
to listen to
something I
more
can't explain in the
scariness.
house.
That's why you couldn't get me in there for nothing.
I don't believe in ghosts, but
That don't stop you from feeling them. Would you believe my happiest memories live in that house? Christmases and long summer nights stargazing on the roof.
Bummer. Okay, I get the feeling that I can get an achievement
Can I
if I
listen to
listen
more
to him
recordings?
enough.
Sure.
But
Can I
they're
listen to
the
more
same.
recordings?
It's not
Sure.
more, it's just the same thing. One more time.
can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
Oh, shuffling in the grass. That one didn't have any
Goodbye.
singing in it.
Bye.
Ah, but there we go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I want to...
Haven't done. Did that? Haven't done that.
T for Thornton.
What's up?
Nothing.
Goodbye.
I'm just
Later.
nosy. I want to know if you knew anything. Yeah, that's eerie.
Singing? I think it's coming from upstairs.
Yeah. Will you go with
Yes.
me?
I've heard about the ghost.
No,
but can you
I
tell
don't
me
want to
anything
go
about the
upstairs.
real Charlotte?
My cousin. But everyone thought we were sisters. She died here. Joined the old family, as they used to say.
Yeah.
When I was a little girl, my mama used to say, after we Thorntons passed, we'd keep on living right here.
That's
Every
creepy.
night would be a beautiful ball with songs and cute boys to dance with. She wasn't trying to scare me to death, but nonetheless, I did not sleep well on story nights.
Does sound a
It
little weird.
does.
That was back when Thornton Hall was pretty. Now, I don't
Yeah.
even want to entertain the thought.
Did your mother say much else about the ghosts here?
Too much. If she thought there was a ghost about, she'd fall to pieces being so sad.
Sad? Most people are afraid of ghosts.
She had this weird belief that Thornton ghosts aren't around forever. They got a short time to make their peace. If they don't, they get bitter, real mean and nasty,
Aha.
until they forget everything that made them human. And then they slip into the cracks of the world to live with the others.
The others?
The lost souls from an accident that happened here years back. Mama called them hungry shadows.
That's terrifying.
I don't want to know. She said they were all tangled together, lost and scared and mean. My mama was a good woman, but dang if she didn't scare me half to death with a regularity.
Yeah.
See you later, hun.
Okay. We're gonna go upstairs.
Make yourself blind. Call Charlotte home. I need to figure out what this means.
It means turn off the lights and sing the chant, which I'm not going to do! Oh, scary. Even ghosts have their favorite haunts. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. What? Recite a rhyme with a dreadful meter. Where dreadful meter is at its peak. Make yourself blind. Don't dare to speak. Oh, don't dare peek. Call Charlotte home and hear her speak. She may just let you live. That has got to be the most terrifying thing I'd ever heard in my life.
Hello.
See you later.
Bye.
There's 3 people here.
Hey.
Do you know where the spookiest place in the house is?
Charlotte's room.
No. I'm still trying to find the least spooky place on the property.
Goodbye.
Fair enough.
Later.
Friend.
You sure do like creeping around.
What can you tell me about Charlotte?
Charlotte was something special. Just like our Jessalyn. She had the most beautiful voice. When she sang, it was like sunlight busting through fog.
Sounds like you were close.
She was the talented one of the bunch. You can still hear her sing if you stop to listen in the quiet, dark places.
Yeah. No.
What happened to Charlotte and Harper's parents?
Plane crash.
Seems like there's a
Oh.
lot of misfortune in the family.
Bad blood brings bad luck.
More
Can I
recordings.
listen to more recordings?
Sure.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Adios.
Okay. Let's go upstairs to... How do I make myself blind, though? Oh, our meter is at its peak. This music, I swear, it's terrifying me. Oh, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm lost. I'm scared. And things are going down that I just don't want to be happening. Oh, how I missed the Nancy Drews that were just nice and bright and only filled with real people trying to kill me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Ay, games. I don't have time for games. What are you doing? Oh. I have wallpaper. That's cats. Yep. Nope, yep. Cats. Ah, no, that's too creepy for... Also creepy. Nope. Ha! What was that? Whatever. We'll do that, because that'll be a good break to the tension. Oh, well, I don't know how to get the things out of the wall and stuff.
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
Now how do I get in? I need a hint. No, I just need to know how to get in.
Nancy.
I'd better get going.
Okay,
See you later, hon.
well, it is suitably late. So, I need to go to bed. We will come back to Thornton Hall later. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I'll be back to scare myself over nothing again. Bye.